Hey there, it's Casey Dimon here, TaxSaleAcademy.com, and welcome to our weekly tax sale tip segment. So because of the Tax Sale Academy, because of this channel, because of all the other places where I provide tax sale trainings, I come across a lot of brand new investors. Now, some of these new investors are still trying to decide which investment vehicle suits them best. And there are plenty of them that exist. There's stocks, there's crypto, there's online e-commerce, general real estate, tax sale investing, and countless others. And while I am obviously very biased towards tax sale investing, and while I believe it is the best vehicle for most people for wealth building, many opportunities can make you wealthy. The problem that I see nonstop is that instead of choosing one and going all in, people tend to drift. They drift from this thing to that thing to the next thing. I've even seen so-called experts that teach about tax sale investing that also happen to teach about wholesaling, and they also happen to teach about crypto or whatever else. And having been in this business myself as an investor for over 2 decades now, it is not possible to be an expert as a tax sale investor and an expert in a whole lot of other things in life. I can assure you of that. Now, I'll be the first person to admit that I have tried a number of investment vehicles over the years. I'll also be the first to admit that my core tax sale investment business never grew until I went all in as a tax sale investor, until I focused my entire attention on that one avenue. To this day, that is all I do. Even this business, the Tax Sale Academy, and correlated training materials are all designed around helping as many people as I possibly can in the tax sale investment business. But as my knowledge of this business grows, so does my trainings. This is not possible with anything but a singular focus. New investors tend to think that the more things you try, the better their chances are of finding success in one of them. If they try 10 things, they hope for success in one. But more often than not, it's the opposite effect that takes shape. They don't see success in any of them. Or if they do see success, it is very limited success at best. The kind of success that pays your bills and nothing more. It keeps on dragging you along. When you drift or dabble in 10 things, you'll do nothing but spread yourself thin. And if I'm truthful, if you decide to dabble or drift in more than maybe 1 or 2 things, it still probably won't work for most new investors. It's kind of like a magnifying glass. You know, the sun's rays alone is not going to light a piece of grass on fire. But if you take a magnifying glass and you magnify that sun's rays to one tiny little beam of light, it'll start a flame. It's the same way as a tax sale investor. Instead of dabbling and drifting in this, that, or the other, go all in whatever you choose. I know that as a new investor, it can be hard, especially when it might take a month, 2 months, even 6 months, or whatever, to actually see the fruits of your labor begin to pay off. But if you continue to put your singular focus into this business, not only will you begin to see the results in multiples, but as long as your focus remains in the tax sale business long term, and as long as you're continuing to learn to grow that business, your business and your income will continue to snowball like you've never imagined. Bad news though, the moment you become distracted and start chasing something else, start drifting or dabbling in something else, is the moment that your income will drop as well. So if you want to decide, hey, I'm making money as a tax sale investor, now it's time to go out and start a dozen little side businesses, your momentum is going to drop. Your snowball that you've been creating is going to melt. Continue to have a singular focus as a tax sale investor. The reason that I'm good at this business is because it's all I do. Every time that I've strayed from the tax sale business, my income reflects it. If you're looking to become a successful tax sale investor, put all of your attention here. Use that magnifying glass effect and light up the route to your tax sale success. You will be rewarded in the long term if you refuse to drift, if you refuse to dabble, if you refuse the desire to create 100 little side businesses thinking that'll help you get ahead, because it won't. Instead, put your singular focus into one opportunity, whether it's tax sale investor or anything else. But if you want to be a successful tax sale investor, put your focus here. I truly hope that this helps you. This was something that took me so long to realize, and I truly wish that I had the years back where I strayed just a little bit from this business, even in the slightest bit, and I'd have been much further ahead than I am right now. Stay the course, focus, dig in, and don't get distracted. That's it for today, folks. I truly hope this has helped you out. For more information on tax law investing, make sure you check out our most comprehensive step-by-step trainings that we offer through the Tax Law Academy, and you can visit us at taxlawacademy.com. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.